percent decline yesterday because there's no indication that Apple has any problems with its core business right now. Do you believe they will?
Look, I think a bigger issue is we're going to continue to have these, we're going to continue to have China issues, and when that hurts both the demand, 20% of Apple sales is in China, and it's the sentiment shift on China, on Apple stock price. And then we have this assembly issue, which I agree with your earlier guess that they're probably going to diversify away from China.
Yeah, but that may
Takes
be harder,
years.
Laura, for Apple than anybody else. I mean, what, 100 million iPhones? I mean, you can't, a million people working at Foxconn, you can't just move that.
Fair enough, but it's a $1,000 price point. So what we're saving is the assembly cost. So if they add $20 to move it to Indonesia or Vietnam, it adds a little bit of cost, but the price point we start with is $1,000.
So 20% of the iPhone sales are coming in China. Eunice Yoon in Beijing at the top of the show showed a graphic that is running on social media in China. It basically says, don't try to bully us, you know, not down with America, but the anti-U.S. sentiment is beginning to grow. But will that trump, pun intended, the demand for this thing?
So I think globally, if the government, of course, the government can just institute a no Apple policy in China, which would hurt 20% of their sales overnight. I think the bigger issue is how does it affect rest of world? A China-U.S. trade war won't be constrained just to the two of us, right? It will actually have an unintended consequence on the rest of world, which would hurt earnings per share and Apple sales also in Europe, and probably not in the U.S. so
Do we have to bring down estimates on Apple? Or is it too early? You think so?
I think it's too early. I think it's too early. Let's see. You know, Trump's threatening in 60 days, another 25% on more goods. So that actually will, I think, hurt the world economy. But I think over the next quarter,